This is part 13 of the condensed footage.
Liberals to make everyone sin and greedy and hate each other. That's all they do. That's all they know how to do, it seems, is just lie. They don't really know how much to,
Now see, right when she walks by, she pets the kid's head. They want me to feel as if I'm that little kid getting pet by her, and that in turn it'll give me some sort of weird energy thereafter, some weird emotion. And they link that with all the stuff I've talked about before. And they also are addicted to just changing me, moving me, controlling me. And she's also trying to make me feel molested, and also trying to make me sin and covet her.
See that?
There's so many reasons
even
why
that,
they would
just
do
petting the kid's head.
that. Girl with red hair, just right there, because they timed it out.
And like I said, right when I said, there's just a bunch of people walking around, and where they'll touch their kids, or they'll have the kids touch themselves, stuff that people don't know. It's like, that girl, just touch her butt, I'll go touch her vagina. You know how when I'm around. When I'm not around, people apparently aren't that itchy. Because when I'm around, I walk around, people say, look at itchy and stuff. And it's crazy. And it's all funny, in a way, how they believe in them. They're trying to tell me I'm the truth, so I'm loose.
They do stuff like that where, they'll walk in front of me, do something weird, like take out their phone, pull up their pants, tie their shoe, bend over, just look the other way, because they want to, if you have to look the other way, look behind you, what emotion is that? Probably confusion. You feel empty. You know what emotion that is? That's what they're trying to induce on me all the time. They're trying to induce that type of state into me, hoping that I'll be more susceptible to their lies, and all the stuff I've gone over with. I shouldn't have to say it every single video, every time they do it. Maybe that's why this is taking so long, because that's a major key component in this puzzle that I'm trying to spell out for you guys. This painting that I'm trying to help you guys connect the dots with me. I already connected the dots, but I need to have the people who watch my videos connect the dots on their own. I'm going to help you, because I guess no one wants to sit down and watch 3 hours of supposedly some random guy in Walmart calling everyone out. That sounds like a crazy person, but I'm actually not a crazy person. I'm not some random guy in Walmart. I am someone who can connect all the dots that are needed to prove that the Illuminati and the reptilian shapeshifters are real, and that God is real. Everything's real. All you have to do is believe in me, and that this all proves it. It's something I designed to prove that they're real.
But tell me that I'm a girl and a dog. They try and insinuate that. They try and
always insinuate that I'm a girl or a dog. Like I told you the day with the books, the dog book and the girl book, and that they were the only books that were different. And then a day or two later, there was a family book, and then a book that said missing, and those were the only two books that were different. And then the only books that were different were one time where it was a Marilyn Monroe book, a Marilyn Monroe book, and it was a book that said creatively, because they wanted me to think of a "Don't Hug Me Scared" video where it says you gotta think creatively. And I always said that the signs from God, you have to think outside the box and think really creatively. And then it was Five Nights at Freddy's right next to it to intimidate me.
Tell me they're my mom and dad,
the other day,
or that they're me, and it's always like a girl and like a dog or something. See, I know seriously, I need to make them think that there's someone else controlling me that isn't me, because they actually think that the person talking through me isn't me. They think it's someone else on their side, when it's just me. Like even the ET thing here, they know I matched it up where I was making them feel like ET.
Now they want me to.
I don't know if you saw that video. Now they put this here because they want me to think that the signs I see are from them. And apparently they're scared. They might be scared of John Wick. I mean, it's not like they do stuff with this. It's subliminal messages.
I always talk about
stuff
like John Wick and Neo and the Day the Earth success. They want me to think that was them. That they always do crazy.
I will continue to get more and more evidence through walking through these stores. You have to bear with me.
Now let's look at this. This one is where it gets pretty shocking. Now, if you dig deeper down and think outside the box, and think, if the Illuminati's real, who else would be in it? Such as the music industry, people that are politicians, famous people, actors, people all around the world. Now, Suburban, if you only knew. They were trying to insinuate, now look at this.
This is Suburban, if you only knew. It might sound crazy, but pay attention to where his hand is. Like he's.
See how this proves, I think, at least a lot more, that they have been doing strange, weird body language stuff to insinuate sex to me. whether it's putting their hands in their pockets, pulling their pants up, bending over in front of me, touching their butt for a second, dressing in weird ways. Even girls with yoga pants. I even said I don't think that's normal for girls to tuck their yoga pants into their vagina, like as in poking your vagina so that you can clearly see the vagina through the pants. They do stuff like that to make me. They think it'll make me sin. They're addicted to me watching them because of their control disorder. They literally just want to psychologically traumatize me and do strange stuff and weird stuff.
LinkedIn. And my other videos, I don't know how to explain to you that the people in the music industry, as in the Illuminati, are real and they are reptilian.
Right around the time that this was about 2 months, this was like 3 or 4 months ago, and maybe a little less than that. And they were trying to insinuate to me to be gay and trans, and these are aliens. Those are real alien shapeshifters working for the Illuminati, trying to hunt and torture people. They don't have bodies in their basement. They don't go around torturing people. They're part of a hive mind where the people at the top do it, and some of the people at the bottom. It's hard to explain the exact way these Illuminati people work, but it doesn't matter. That's not canon. That's not what's important here.
I mean, you don't think these people might look a little bit alien to you? Why would he have a wig on? I feel different. I mean, you don't think the person looks maybe like a little alien? I feel different. 2 months ago, right around the time I started making videos like this, reporting on
You
stuff
want
like
to
this.
introduce the feeling of me feeling different. Now, if that girl doesn't look kind of evil and different than the other photo, I don't know.
You don't think that looks maybe?
I know it sounds crazy, but she kind of looks evil, if you know what I mean. Like, look at the way her face is. Does that not look like some evil type of person right there?
That literally is a lizard person. That's a lizard in human form.
They started putting videos of him in dresses and dogs.
And again, a dog and dress.
They want. I told you they want me to think that I'm in a different world or that I died. Crazy, crazy stuff.
They want to convince me I'm dead or in hell.
And this is something really creepy. Now, look at that dog. That dog does not look happy at all. So now, you can clearly see that there is a common theme, not only in the stores, but also in the music industry, also, that this is an artist I happened to listen to around that time, and then all of a sudden he started doing all these subliminal messages to make me think of being a girl and a dog and stuff like that. So look at this.
See how that's almost like like a dildo? And a dog that does not
That
look
dog
happy.
look in pain? That dog looks in pain to me.
And him, who looks scared.
So either way,
See how he looks kind of almost scared? Or 5 months ago, I've only back just about...
Before, it was normal. His photos were more normal before. And all of a sudden they started being about dogs and girls and boys and stuff.
To this, and they look happy. Happier. Now let's look up what they started again. And Penelope.
And that was even before I got back, but they always were trying to do that stuff because they noticed that Hayden was seeing signs in music, and then they wanted to do signs like that too. If you were my dog, I call you Penelope, and then you had a song with Britney Spears with Meg.
Where?
That was the lyrics in the song. If you were my dog, I call you Penelope.
Let's go to find something else. I'm gonna turn down the... We'll put the camera off a little bit.
It sounds crazy, but I promise you.
I have to do more on that. There, see my video about the Paw Patrol dog was near the girl aisle. Put a bunch of Valentine's hearts near the dog leash stuff. There was... No, they are. And who would be targeting things misplaced in that store? There were times where, if you saw, the movies would be misplaced, and only a couple movies would be misplaced. The ones about, like, girls like Anastasia, and, like, the Barbie one was misplaced, and then right next to it. And they're, like, misunderstanding of me, that I'm gonna get amnesia, that I'm gonna turn the bookshelf was not a place for 2 books, one's missing, and one said...
Now look at this. Now let's look at the next video. I'll make it in the video. Like I said, on the next part, I'll talk a lot more in depth on how this should be adding up rapidly for all of you. And if it's not, you must be brain dead or brainwashed or one of them. You would have to be.